what Donald Trump is saying in response. It's probably similar to what you've seen before as we read through this. No, I will not bleed it the way that John likes to, but I don't have a very good Trump impression, so I can't. But this is what he truthed out over on Truth Social in response to this. So the witch hunt continues. 19 people indicated? Is that what he wrote? I'm just reading it. Maybe I did it wrong. He said indicated. As my brain flipped, indicated tonight, including the former president of the United States, me, by an out of control and very corrupt district attorney who campaigned and raised money on, quote, I will get Trump. And what about those indictment? There you go. Indictment documents put out today, long before the grand jury even voted, and then quickly withdrawn. Sounds rigged to me. Why didn't they indict 2.5 years ago? Because they wanted to do it right in the middle of my campaign witch hunt. Well, I don't know if he's indicated or indicted, but one of those things he's upset about, maybe both. He went on more because he's making their case for them, of course, because he won't stop effing talking. He says a large, complex, detailed, but irrefutable report on the presidential election fraud, which took place in Georgia, is almost complete. It will be presented by me at a major news conference at 11 o'clock on Monday of next week in Bedminster, New Jersey. Based on the results of this conclusive report, all charges should be dropped against me and others. There'll be a complete exoneration, more capitalization. They never went after those that rigged the election. They only went after those that fought to find the riggers. God, this guy, listen, there's been multiple judges that told him to be quiet, trying to don't reveal all the things that have been talked about, discussed, evidence that they're going back and forth through publicly, because this is something that's being adjudicated in court, because he's the head of the law and order party that apparently don't have much honor for that anymore at all in their lives. But instead, he's going to continue to talk about how they're going to be the ones. I can't wait for this press conference. What is it that we could possibly expect from this press conference? Something Mike Lindell-esque that would be giving us all the numbers. And this is what we've got. He's done it so many times. We've already seen it, bro. As a matter of fact, you've been in court 18 to 20 times right after you lost that election. And we're trying to see exactly how many more ways you can come up with telling us that you have no idea what you're talking about, that you're spinning your wheels, and as a matter of fact, potentially incriminating himself even further. What do you expect from this, David?
I wonder if Donald Trump is going to try to make this report so confusing and so detailed and so complex that nobody can understand it. That way, because most people are not going to read it, the media will try to pour through it, and maybe a lot of attorneys will. But if Donald Trump is able to say to his followers, I gave them a report, I showed them how there was fraud, I showed them how I won the election in Georgia, even though that's not what the report says, and even though the report has fictitious or bogus numbers or data that doesn't make any sense, as Donald Trump is known to put in these sorts of things, if he can make it so confusing that he can tell his own people, aha, we've proven it, they will then go to the polls and say, but Donald Trump has proven that he shouldn't have been indicted or indicated. And then everybody else will be looking at this report saying this is absolute nonsense. We might as well use it as toilet paper, but that doesn't matter to Donald Trump.
At all. It's his approach. It's to spin it so many times that maybe his supporters are the ones that already, they don't believe anything that comes out against him anyway. But if he confuses more and more of them that are beginning to wonder, yo, this guy's got so many things happening to him. When we talk about the unprecedented nature of a president, former president, being indicated this many times, then maybe it's not the problem of the folks that are going after him. Maybe it's the problem of the guy who continues to get indicated. Yo, if it's just some random street criminal who gets indicated all the time, I feel like we believe that he's just a career-long criminal. Why does it flip in this particular situation? Someone with more power, money, and access to it, for some reason wouldn't do the same things? You would think that maybe he has more reason to do these things.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.